A lot of people want to know what Ormus is like, monoatomic gold. So yesterday and today, I've been taking monoatomic gold. Yesterday was the first day I've taken it like repeatedly throughout the day. I just constantly redosed throughout the entire day. And what I've noticed is I feel more connected. I feel more shamanic, spiritual. It's a spiritual thing, right? It reminds me of psychedelics in the aspect that it's spiritually connected. I feel more connected to my thoughts and myself, my higher self, and the planet, the plants around me. I feel more appreciative. Yesterday, all day, I felt more empathetic. Even right now, right? I feel more empathetic, more caring, more loving. I felt really lovey today and yesterday, right? Kind of just want to give hugs. Not as much as MDMA, like not like that intense, but like definitely feel a little more lovey. What else? I definitely, like, as soon as, like, right after I take it, about 2 minutes after I took it, I started feeling like you could feel it, right? Because I held it in my mouth for about a minute, and then I washed it down, and yeah, I started feeling it like 2 minutes later. I've noticed that sound increases, like it's more crisp, more clear. Sight, my vision is more crisp, more clear. I feel like I could see farther distances and I could see more, I could focus easier. Things are like high definition, but like, I don't know. My thoughts, it's easier for me to think. Like, even though I always think deep, right? I'm just a extremely philosophical type of guy, right? But like, I've noticed that if somebody was not a philosophical, deep thinking type of person, I could imagine that Ormus would uh, push them towards deep thinking, push them towards philosophical thinking. Uh, just, just more. You're more there in your mind. Like, you're still here. I could speak out better, but the conversations would be deeper for someone who's usually not used to having deep conversations. Like the psychedelic aspect of the mind, like, is kind of sparked. You know, my pineal gland is kind of vibrating, right? But like, I also feel this wave of euphoria. Like, every time I take a breath, it's just beautiful. It just feels beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. Um, Like, I heard somebody say that it's the feeling is similar to a drug. I wouldn't say a drug, but I would say the feeling is similar to the love type, comfortable relaxation feeling you get on psychedelics. It's comparable. It's nowhere near as intense, but it's comparable. Um, the Ormus that I take is, right now I'm on rose gold Ormus, so it's mixed with monoatomic platinum and monoatomic gold. But it's powdered, right? Like, the way I've been able to tell whether Ormus is pure or not is if the Ormus. So I use powdered Ormus. I never use liquid Ormus because liquid Ormus would end up just being mixed with some type of liquid, right? Ormus itself is a powder, right? So I want just pure Ormus. I don't want it in a solution. I don't want it in anything. So I just get the pure powdered Ormus. How I've figured out which is really, really pure, and the things are on, and then the things, there's some that are like 80 to 99% pure, right? And there are other Ormuses that are like 40% Ormus. Some are like 60 to 70% Ormus. But like, I mean, there are even some that are probably like 20% Ormus, right? Especially the ones that are mixed with, the liquid. But the Ormus that I have has no salty taste at all. There's no salty flavor. It has a very bland, mineral-like flavor. Like, if you were to eat, like, calcium or potassium or, I mean, I guess potassium's kind of salty, but like, something that's not salty at all. Replace the saltiness with a slight, ever so slight metallic taste. And like, it's not extremely metallic. Like if you licked a penny is extremely metallic. This would be extremely gentle on that. It's nowhere near as strong as a penny, but you can tell there's a slight metallic taste to it. And it's slight like grittiness in the mouth, but not really. It's definitely interesting. But you feel it almost immediately. What else? Right now, like, I just even feel more, I don't know how to explain it, psychedelic-like. I feel more shamanic, more funny. Yesterday I felt more funny, I felt more humorous, I felt more comfortable, no anxiety. Time was a little interesting because I've been taking a high dose, so yesterday throughout the day I probably took about 2-3 grams possibly of this powdered Ormus that I have. Today I've probably taken a gram, maybe a gram and a half. But it's just, it's interesting because yesterday I was trying to make a sandwich, right? So I was putting Miracle Whip on my bread. It felt like I was putting Miracle Whip on the bread for a long time. Like, time was weird. Like, it had slight effects like psychedelics. Like, I could tell my third eye was working better. If I closed my eye, I could envision things clearer. Like, if I thought of a red car, I could literally see the red car much more clear. Even right now, because I'm on Ormus right now. But, like, I'm just not on as high of a dose as I was yesterday. But it's like, I can envision my future better too. I want to become an author. Like, and I tell myself, a mantra that I tell myself is, I am a New York Times best-selling author, right? I'm not, but I am. It's just, I'm not right now because time exists. But in the future, I will be. And this is a mantra that I tell myself just so I can get my book done. It's not about actually becoming a New York Times best-selling author. It's just, this is what helps me continuously write in my book. Pushes me. I noticed that I could envision that much clearer yesterday. Like, I could see it. I could hear it. Like, I can hear, I don't know how to explain it. I could just, my third eye was on point. And even right now, my third eye is on point. I can envision things much more clear. Let's see, what else? I thought I was trailing yesterday, and I mean, maybe I was a little bit, but I also smoke cannabis every day. I take kratom every day. So it could be just the synergy of those. I've noticed that Ormus boosts the effects of other herbs. So if I'm on cannabis, it feels like I took double the amount of cannabis when I'm on Ormus. It almost like just doubles like the effects of cannabis or doubles the effects of kratom or any other plant that I take. That's why I only take Ormus like once in a blue moon. Last time I took it was a year ago because I take so many other herbs that when I'm on Ormus, I can't really take any other herbs. It's not that I can't, it's just, it's so much more intense, you know. I love Ormus because it's spiritual. It reminds me of a microdose of LSD. I feel more stimulated in my mind, more like energized in a way, but relaxed. My body feels nice and calm and relaxed and like so relaxed I really don't want to hold the selfie stick anymore. But like, I just feel so connected at one with myself, my thoughts, my memories. My memory feels more on point. I don't know. I just feel more on point right now. I could sit here and meditate for days if I wanted. Like, meditating on Ormus is so much more spiritual. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the spider. But little things like that, I would have been terrified of that spider. But like, I just feel more connected to the things around me. Got a bug in my eye. Gotta go. Freaking bug in my eye.